Hello, welcome my second graders. Everyone please take your assigned seats. I know it's Friday, but just like any other day, I want everyone to walk to their seats quietly and respectfully. Okay, now that everyone is quietly sitting down in their assigned seats, I want everyone to look at our learning goal for today. I am learning to read smoothly and with flow. Just like any other day, we're going to read the learning goal together now on a count of three. 1, 2, 3. I am learning to read smoothly and with flow. Yes, correct. I know previously we talked a little bit about fluency, and today we are going to be expanding our knowledge on fluency. Does anyone remember what fluency is? I'll give you a few minutes to think about it. Justin? Is it? Yes, you're correct. It is the ability to read with speed, accuracy, but you forgot expression. Expression is also very important. So, in order to understand what you have read, you must be able to read with fluency. Whether you're reading aloud, silently, it doesn't matter. My goal from you second graders is to read the same way as you talk. The way you use expression, the way you change your voice to tell a story is the same way I want you to be reading. Okay, class. So, yesterday we worked on writing down the alphabet and looking at our letter sound mix-up sheets, and today we will be using a timer to say each letter, name, and sound. So, what is a letter sound worksheet? Remember, we're raising our hands, please. Yes. A letter sound worksheet is recognizing upper and lower case and identifying the appropriate sounds for each letter symbol. So we use the upper and lower case of the alphabet. Students, we need to be paying close attention to this presentation, especially this slide. Please take notes. I will be asking about it later. What are some ways to help with reading fluency? It's okay if you don't know. If anyone wants to take an educated guess. Amber? Okay, yeah, that's perfect. Rereading. Rereading is so important. Some other ways is reading aloud. Even if you have a parent read aloud to you, your teacher read aloud to you, it really helps children to have a model. And having you guys listen and follow along to an audio book, a recording of someone reading a book also really helps. Like Amber said, repeated reading. We can do choral reading, paired reading, and the letter mix-up sheets really help, which we'll be finding out soon. Okay. So we're going to be working in groups. Actually, I mean pairs. Let me see. Okay, we have one group's going to be a 3 because we have an odd number, but I'll help you guys out in a minute. But for all my students that are going to be paired together, I'll do that now. Okay, this worksheet is going to be so much fun, class. I'm going to explain it for the students that have 2 in the group, and for the students that have 3, it's going to be the same thing, but you're just going to have one extra person to take a turn. Okay, everyone please follow along. I wrote the instructions just in case you forget how to complete the worksheet, so please pay attention. Each group is going to get 2 worksheets. They're identical, the letter sound mix-up. Student 1 sets the timer for 1 minute and says begin. The other student is going across the page, saying the sound and pointing to the letter, while the other student is also following along and marking any words that they mispronounce. Make sure that you're really paying attention. Both students need to be doing this correctly in order for it to work. If the timer runs out, you stop where you are. I want to know how many you got correct on your first try. We're going to be doing this activity at least 2 to 4 times, so please make sure on attempt 1 how many words you pronounce correctly. How many letters, sorry. and so forth. After you are finished, I want student 2 to repeat that process. So you're doing the same exact thing on your turn. Again, each student needs to repeat this activity at least 2 times. Repeating helps so much with speed and accuracy, and that's what we're working on. We're learning how to read with accuracy and fluency to support comprehension. That is the standard. Our objective, this group activity is not graded. Just a reminder, but our objective is, given a letter sheet, a new one, students will identify the sounds of letters of the alphabet with 80% accuracy. So, our assessment is students will take turns identifying the sounds of the activity, which is the letter sound sheet. So, in your groups, here's the worksheets. And please make sure to every student at least repeat it 2 times. Okay, yeah, this is how you're going to be writing it. First try, I got this many letters correct on the letter worksheet. My second try, I got this. I want to make sure that the speed is increasing and the accuracy is increasing each time. That's why repeating an activity helps so much in learning the fluency. So right now, all my students would be working on the worksheet. Okay, now that everyone has finished their worksheets, please get in your assigned seats. Remember, no talking, go to your seats quietly. We're being very respectful of our peers. Okay, now remember, this worksheet is going to be graded and you need at least 80% mastery. What do I mean by that? I mean there's going to be 26 letters and you have to get the letter and sound correct. So if there's 26, that means you have to get at least 21 of the 26 letters correctly. Can I have a student please explain what I'm asking of you? Amber, yes, please. Yes, we're completing this worksheet and we need at least 21 out of 26 letters correct. I am repeating my directions for my auditory learners. I'm holding up the timer when you guys were doing the activities to help my visual learners. And for my kinesthetic learners, the group work is what we did. So if anyone needs any help or doesn't understand the concept, if you just need more practice, please, I'm available for help. Just come see me in the back of the classroom where my desk is. When all students are finished with the worksheet, this is graded, remember. That's why you need to get an 80%. So take your time, but when you are finished, please hand me your worksheets. When you hand me your worksheet, make sure there's only 1 or 2 students in line to hand me their worksheet, because while that's going on, I'm going to be holding student conferences. Yes, we have done student conferences before, but not many times. This is a one-on-one conversation with me and you. Just one-on-one. I want to make sure that your speed and accuracy is going up, and I want to test that for myself. And just be there for everyone that needs help. I want to make sure you're understanding what we're going through in our lesson today. I'm going to be giving you feedback. That's the main reason. I want to make sure everyone is improving their speed and accuracy. Okay, for the summary, I want everyone to think about what they learned today, and now I'm going to be quizzing you, not quizzing you, but making sure you're paying attention during the presentation. I want you to write down some ways that helps with reading fluency. We are not saying these out loud, we are writing them down in our notebook, please. I'm coming around to monitor, making sure that everyone is working. Okay. And after you're done with the summaries and writing them down, please raise your hand, and I'm handing out the exit cards to the students who are finished. I'll be placing it on the desk for students who are still working. Okay, 1, 2, 3, eyes on me. Now that I have everyone's attention, you still may be working on the summaries, but now everyone has the exit card sheets. My question for you is to tell me some things you liked about this activity and tell me some things you didn't like or what you wanted to change. It can be a few sentences, a couple bullet points, anything, but make sure you hand it in to me before leaving the classroom. Okay, thank you, second graders. Please continue on your exit cards.